Welcome to the Dakota Dome. South Dakota back at home after 2 road games, as today they'll be taking on the New Mexico Lobos. The last 2 weeks have been tough for your Coyotes. They have given up over 60 points in last 2 games, with over 70 last week to Oklahoma. Our defense has struggled and our offense hasn't really been able to be consistent throughout the season so far. We'll see if they can bounce back against a little more competition that's a little closer to our level. We'll get underway. Mac DeGene set to return this kick. He takes from around the 2 or 3 yard line. He'll cut outside. He's to the 40. He's to the 50 inside of Lobo territory already. It's a 55-yard return. He's been an explosive returner. It'll be Pierce Libby getting the start today at running back. We're going to try and get him more involved as he starts with a 9-yard gain. 2nd down and 10. It's Trenton Klimper into the ball game as he gets 4 yards on the run. 3rd down and 6. Jalen Page seeing all 3 running backs early on, and he'll lose 2 or 3 yards. Interesting call to go to the ground game, but the offense will stay on the field for 4th down. Across the middle, he's got Delvonte Bell. J.R. Miller makes the connection on the post route. Now Dion Gilbert in motion. Here's Pierce Libby. He picks up 5 yards on the inside give. Jalen Page comes back in as Miller will keep it on the keeper, and he's got it. It's a 7-yard touchdown. That's our first touchdown in the last 2 games and our first points total in the last 2 games. Now here is Moran. This is a New Mexico team that really loves to run the football. They don't throw it very often. We saw in week 1 really struggled against North Dakota's triple option attack and struggled on the ground so far this year, giving up 319 yards per game and 530 yards of total offense. 54 points total in our 3 games so far this year. It has been tough as there's a keeper for New Mexico. It'll be 1st down and 10. Moran will keep it. He goes straight up the middle and is brought down by Pedro Chiquetti after an 8-yard gain. New Mexico has 1 victory on the season. They upset Pitt. A interesting game, and was a game they ran the ball very well in. Something to keep an eye on in today's ball game is this is a regional broadcast game, so it's a chance for the Coyotes to get on the big screen and get exposure in their first season as an FBS program. The field goal attempt is good, and New Mexico has their first points on the board today as it is now 7-3. We get a studio update as Clemson, number 1 in the country, down 16-0 already to NC State. Now a wheel route to the left. He's got Jalen Pages. That's a 12-yard gain. Trips to the left as Nate went on this screen pass. He's got it, and he's got the 1st down. It's a 10-yard reception. It'll be trips receivers as here is J.R. Miller right up the middle on the option keeper. He gets 9 yards. Running game looking really good today. We weren't able to run the ball the last 2 weeks, but it's looking a lot better today. Here's Jalen Page getting 4 different guys involved on the ground game. Interesting formation as we'll go empty. J.R. Miller will throw, and it's knocked away. It's Nico Bolden on the near reception. A 3-wide set on 3rd down and 10. Miller will throw. He's got Tate Wagner, and it's a 1st down. No! He ends up going backwards, loses the forward progress, and it'll be 4th down and 2. J.R. Miller with a short drop. He's got Nate Went. He catches it on the slant, holds on to that one. He's had some definite struggles with drops so far this year, but he's been a little more sure-handed lately, and there will be a loss of 2 or 3. The interior lineman just breaks right through. It's Aaron Blackwell. He's already made a couple of big plays. Now Miller will throw towards the end zone, and it's knocked away by Shadrack Lowry, and it'll be 4th down and 14. Another 4th down attempt as Miller will throw outside. He's got Dion Gilbert along the sideline. It's a 23-yard reception. We're into the 2nd quarter. It'll be goal to go. Here's Jalen Page up the middle, and he's just shy of the plane. Still a 6-yard gain. Dion Gilbert will come in motion, and Page makes contact with Gilbert and ends up losing 2 yards. Now 3rd down and goal. Offset I. The give to the fullback, and he's stuffed at the 1-yard line. It'll be another 4th down and another 4th down attempt. We can see we're 3 for 3 so far, and it's Jalen Page who's able to punch it in from 1 yard out. it is our offense looking great today so far. We'll have to see if they're able to keep up this momentum. Now get a chance to see our defense as Rakeem Hood has a chance to get a negative play. Instead, it'll be a late pitch, odd looking designed option, and it'll be a 25-yard gain for Kentrell Moran. Same formation, looks to be the same exact play and same result as it's Moran down the sideline. This time it's a bigger play as he's gonna score all the way out. A long touchdown run for New Mexico, and they cut it back to a one-score game. Let's see if our offense can come back and answer. There's Tate Wagner on a out route to the outside for 11 yards. Offense, maybe the best they've looked all season. J.R. Miller on the play action. He'll step up in the pocket, fire downfield. And we talked about Nate Wentz's drop problem earlier. He drops a big play there. Now 3rd down and 7, another play action. And across the middle, it's Deontay Knox, the number 1 receiver with a 15-yard reception. Trips to the left as we'll throw once again. And it's Deontay Knox once more. He's got another 1st down. Our running game was looking really good to start the day, and now it's our passing attack that's looking good, but it's a probably poorly designed screen as it's Blackwell once again. It'll be a loss of 4. 3rd down and long. Miller drops back. He'll step back a little further, and Nate Went with a contested catch. It's knocked away. A tough ball to come down with, but these are the type of plays that we need to see if we want to win today. Now setting up the screen pass. Chiquetti can't bring him down, and it'll be a 7-yard gain on the screen. Split backfield on 2nd down and 3. They'll fake it to the running back. Quarterback will keep it. He's got some room to run. It'll be Warner who can't bring him down, and now he's into the open field. Is anyone going to be able to catch him? DeGene making an attempt, and no, it'll be a 72-yard touchdown. We saw big rushing plays in week 1. Week 2, there were big rushing plays as well, and week 3. Our rushing defense is definitely struggling so far, like I said, giving over 300 yards of just rushing yards this year. Now 3rd down and 4 wide set. Miller has time to throw, and Jalen Page not looking for the football, but there is a flag down. They will call pass interference. You have to wonder if that's why he wasn't looking for it, and that will move the chains. Now Deontay Knox comes in motion. He's got some room to run, and he's inside of New Mexico territory. A great jet sweep for 15 yards. Split backfield as Pierce Libby's in the game, but the pressure gets there. No time for J.R. Miller. He'll lose 7 on the sack. Now Miller will throw once again. He'll take a shot downfield, and this time Lowry comes away with the interception. Doesn't just knock it away. It's another interception for J.R. Miller. 2nd down and 10. There's 1 minute left in the first half. Throw down the seam and can't come away with it. Toby Cota had a chance for the interception. Instead it'll be 3rd down and 10. They'll stick with the ground game, and Cota makes the tackle short of the 1st down marker. And we will use our first timeout. Nothing really resulted from that drive, so we will head into halftime now down by 3. We had the momentum early, and New Mexico was able to answer and take the lead heading into halftime. Our offense looked great early on, 2 touchdowns on our first 2 possessions. Our running game looked really good. We might have to get back to that. Passing game looked well though. Couple of drops and an interception really killed our drives, but look at that time of possession, under 3 minutes for New Mexico when we have over 13. Now it's Moran on the pitch, and he picks up 11 yards and the 1st. Pistol set for New Mexico. They'll run a stretch outside. Great block by the receiver on the edge. And now DeGene is the only one who can stop him. And he has the touchdown saving tackle. And New Mexico will go up tempo. They'll go back to Moran once again. He's been very effective. Another good run there. He shows off some impressive power, but does go down with an injury. We'll have to get an update on that. The triple option decides not to pitch it as Ross Bukowski brings him down. Still an 11-yard gain though. Davis will go in motion, and the quarterback will just keep it all the way. Decides not to pitch it once again, just trying to keep it and pick up the yards himself. Receiver comes in motion. Quarterback will keep it. I like the design of that option play, as it would be a 6-yard gain, and it'll be goal to go. New Mexico knocking on the door once again. Quarterback keeps it, doesn't pitch it. You gotta wonder if he'd be better off pitching some of these to get some extra yardage. Third down and goal, and it's Sylvia. He's in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 3, and it's a huge play. Mexico will kick the field goal, but that keeps it as a one-score game. And we have a shockwave sent through the college football world as number 1 Clemson loses to NC State by 9 points. An unexpected upset there. Now it's DeGene again. Look at Tate Wagner with the pancake block. And DeGene's into the open field. He may be the star so far this year. And strictly just with his special teams plays, he's had a number of huge returns for us. And Miller will keep it himself this time and picks up the first down. Now we'll go 3 wide, Dion Gilbert slot left. They'll throw it his way. Klemper with the block outside, and the shoestring tackle saves the touchdown, but it's still a 25-yard gain. Dion Gilbert showing his explosiveness in the open field. Next play, it'll be a touchdown for Jalen Page from 4 yards out, and we have a chance to take the lead. Now 21-20. We've retaken our lead, and there's a big play, the second interception as a team this year, and Xavier Warren's going to take it all the way back. And it's 2 plays, 2 touchdowns for your Coyotes, a huge momentum shift as we now still have a 1-score lead, but it is an 8-point lead instead of just 1 point. They'll have to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie us as Jax Montgomery brings him down after a 6-yard gain. And the report is Kentrell Moran. He has a concussion and will not be returning today. Powerful run here though for the quarterback as he picks up 23 yards, broke a couple tackles on the way. Second down and 8, another option play. Quarterback's been explosive. We have struggled all year at stopping these quarterback runs. Now the running back will come in motion, and he'll just keep it the whole way. He's inside of the 10, brought down by Ross Bukowski, but it's a 28-yard gain. He is nearing 200 yards rushing on the day. He'll keep it himself once again. He is a one-man wrecking crew with Kentrell Moran out, and he will score the touchdown. Let's see if they go for 2. The offense will stay on the field. They'll go for 2. Here's the third-string running back, untouched into the end zone, as it'll now be tied up at 28. Let's see what our offense can do to answer back. Another jet sweep, this time to Deontay Knox, who picks up 11 yards. Jalen Page in the ballgame as we go trips right. J.R. Miller will keep it though and pick up 5 yards. He's done a good job today running the football, showing some definite surprising athleticism. Throw, he's got Deontay Knox on the slant. The slants have been deadly this year, really killing man coverage. First down and 10, 2 minutes left in the third quarter. We'll go screen pass outside to Dion Gilbert. He's got it for 6 yards. Now Richie Campbell will come in motion. We'll give it to Pierce Libby. He goes straight up the middle. He makes a miss, and he's going to take it all the way, 34 yards out. Our best run on the season, and it'll give us the lead back. It'll now be 35-28. Pierce Libby with the momentum shifting play. Week 1 it was Toby Cota. Can that and the Xavier Warren pick 6 be the change we need to get our second win on the season? It'll have to take us shutting down this running game, as there's Amari Davis for 6 yards. We're nearing the end of the third quarter. It'll be third down and 3. Man comes in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it the whole way once again, and that will move the sticks. See if we can get some negative plays on these option attack. And it'll be a screen pass this time. We had men there, but they both miss. And it is Ross Bukowski who maybe saves a touchdown. Receiver comes in motion. You know who's going to keep it. But there's Terrell Rice, the junior middle linebacker with the loss of 2. That's the type of plays we need. We'll head into the fourth quarter. It's been an exciting game. Our defense, offense, special teams making plays. And we'll have to hang on to this lead for 8 more minutes if we want to come away with our second victory on the season. Bubble screen outside. Green breaks 1 tackle, and it is Nick Kreutzberg who brings him down after a 13-yard gain. First down and 10. No surprise who keeps it. This time it backfires though, as Toby Cota makes the tackle. Was his 6th on the day. Now third down and 6, and it'll be Davis on the draw play. We had him stopped. Instead, he'll get 10 yards. And it'll be first down and goal. New Mexico with a chance to tie the game, and it'll be a 1-yard gain. And let's see if we can get a goal line stand here. They go back to Davis. Sylvia meets him, but he's able to power his way into the end zone, and we'll be tied back up at 35-35. First down and 10. We're going to go back to the ground game, and it's Blackwell once again making a play in the backfield. Actually, that was Joey Noble, another impact defensive lineman. That time Blackwell gets through immediately, and nowhere to go for Trenton Klemper. We need a long third down conversion here. Let's see what J.R. Miller is able to pull out. And he'll keep backing up, and the pressure gets there, was looking downfield, and we'll be forced to punt the ball away. A 3-and-out for our offense, and it'll be a chance for a big return here for Griffin the fourth. Mexico has a chance to get great field position, and they'll do just that. As he gets to the 35 or 36 yard line, they're already inside Coyote territory with a chance to take their lead back. Play action, throw across the middle, he's got his wide receiver, and Bryson Williams brings him down after a 13-yard gain. We're going to need some negative plays here. Quarterback will keep it like he's done all day. He has been deadly. We have not been able to stop him at any point. A split backfield, you know they're going to go option, and he keeps it once again. He just refuses to pitch the ball, as there's Rakeem Hood with his second tackle for loss. Him and Sylvia both did not have a tackle for loss in week 2 or 3. There's Toby Cota, but that will move the change as New Mexico approaches 400 yards on the ground. Now it's Davis, untouched and uncontested into the end zone. New Mexico retakes the lead. We have 4 minutes left to retie this ball game. Miller will keep it, and he's got it for 9 yards, and your Coyotes have the first. Now Trenton Klemper in the game, and we'll go draw play, nowhere to go. Great penetration by New Mexico's defensive line. Second down and 12. Here's Miller. He'll pitch it late. He's got Deion Gilbert, but a great open field tackle, or Deion Gilbert might still be running. Third down and 7. Miller with a big play here. He's got Pierce Libby. Great move to the outside, and he's got it for 15 yards. Now 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. Trips to the right, Delvonte Bell in the slot. Now it's Jalen Page. He's got it for 6 yards. Clock continues to run, but we don't need to worry about that right now. We just need to worry about getting the points. There's Deontay Knox. He's got it for 9 yards. The drive continues. Twin tight end as Brock Peterson enters the game. Will go, and it's intercepted by Lowry again. Tate Wagner should have undercut that ball, but it was probably a poor decision either way by J.R. Miller, and that may seal it. We have 3 timeouts left, though. We need big stops here. We need negative plays. That's not what we need. Amari Davis into the open field. It's a first down inside of South Dakota territory. We'll use our first timeout. Now the quarterback will keep it. Rakeem Hood brings him down shy of the first down marker. We'll use our second timeout. No timeouts left. It's going to be third down and 1. This is the ball game here, and it is a first down. Jax Montgomery brings him down, but it's more than enough to end this ball game. We were so close to our second victory. Definite positives to take away from this game, but it's heartbreaking to lose this way. We were up big early. 2 great offensive possessions. I thought the touchdown followed by the pick 6 might do it, and we'd be able to get our second win, but New Mexico just would not go away. Their rushing attack was potent, but it's a good sign moving forward. Our offense was good. 2 negatives were 2 interceptions by J.R. Miller, but our running game was good. We threw the ball well at different points. We ended up giving up 400 actually, and 35 yards on the ground, way surpassing the season total. I didn't think that would happen today, that we were already giving up. But it's the most points we've scored in a game so far this year, and the second least is, I guess, a positive to look at it, only giving up 42 points if you want to look at it that way. But Pierce Libby was very good today. He had our longest touchdown on the season. New Mexico rarely threw the ball, but they were just outstanding on the ground. We were more balanced. But now we get back to playing some more Power 5 competition. Our first 2 games this year against Power 5 competition did not go well, and we'll be facing a future NFL quarterback in Brock Purdy. We get a look. South Dakota State picks up their first victory on the season against North Dakota, who drops to 0-3. North Dakota State comes to 3-0 now, 3 wins against Power 5 teams as they continue their winning streak against FBS competition. Their next game is actually an in-state battle, and it's also actually the national game of the week, which is interesting. Probably a game that you would expect North Dakota State to win very handedly, but it'll definitely be something to keep an eye on. We look at our season statistics now. J.R. Miller completing 54% of his passes, not great. You look at the running backs though, the thing that definitely stands out is that 7.1 yards per carry for Pierce Libby. I've said it, I think 2 or 3 straight weeks now, we need to get him more touches, and I think we'll continue to do that. Rakeem Hood and Sylvia are probably our best players so far on our defense. And now we look at this Iowa State team. Brock Purdy, like I said, a future NFL quarterback, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, only completing 56% of his passes though. 2 good running backs. They seem to have a pretty balanced attack and have a number of offensive weapons, but we have some great news. Our first commitment as an FBS program, Noah Johnston, a JUCO guard prospect, and he'll probably be a day 1 starter for us. He's not a great athlete, but will be a definite upgrade for our current guys. But I hope you did enjoy today's video. It was a tough loss, bitter defeat, but definite positive signs to take away from it. But if you did enjoy, please leave a like down below, leave your comments on the game down below. Who stood out to you today? Which players do you think need more playing time? But I will see you next time as we go on the road. Have a great rest of your day.